I'm live. I'm alive. Honey, can you just change tab for 1 second? Yeah, thank you. That's enough. There we go. Wow, this is really loud. Maybe the game is loud? Let's try this. So where do we start? I guess we start on Acropolis. Can we sort in? Yeah, let's only do this map, Acropolis. Okay, so let's watch mana. Only mana's point of view. Can we zoom out and still follow the camera? We can't, okay. Interesting. So he chooses not to scout in this matchup. Oh, he has 16. Builds gas. Then gas with the first probe. Can we pause this for a second? Still feel the in-game sound is a bit high. Two gas, two gate. Immediately pulls two probes into gas. He goes 3 probes into gas. Interesting. So gas is first up to 3 and then minerals. He saw that he was scouted. He's proxying. Okay. Let's see what he queues up first. Stalker. Only one Stalker? And he's hoping for the probe not to see. Yeah, and he's immediately building the second Stalker when his probe watches the gateway. So he doesn't know if he's building a tech building first or not. They're both building Stargates, which is quite interesting.
I am here in the shadows.
He starts up an Oracle. And his Stargate is so much faster than the opponent's. He builds builds 2 pylons, and I guess the one he's building there is to try and. Honestly, I don't know. Is it to scout the Stargate opening? He hasn't scouted at all. Now he knows the opponent opened up Stalker Sentry because of the hallucination scout. Oh, the opponent scouts the Oracle.
Research complete.
It's a pretty good strategy, fairly safe. See the Oracle, you wanna go home. He gets 3 kills, which is pretty sick.
I am here in the shadows.
So he decides to go home with the Stalkers. He's not trying to get any more damage done with the Oracle. Instead, he's playing defensive. There we go, he sees the Oracle. And he scouts the Oracle with his Oracles. He decides to only build 1 Phoenix. He's gonna win that Phoenix battle. With 1 shot. No! Lol. That's pretty funny. So 5 minutes in. Hasn't really built anything but the Stargate. Putting down a Twilight Council right now. What is Mana thinking of?
Teleport successful.
It's not like he's spamming Phoenixes. He just built 1 extra. And I guess that's to deal with the Oracle, in case it comes. Now he's going into Twilight. Forge. Standard. He hasn't built the Robo yet, as far as I know. So it's 1 Robo behind. He loses an Oracle. Does he lose 2 Oracles? That's... oh, I guess he couldn't escape anyway. Units lost. Let's see, there is another one. Units killed. Control R. So he lost... not as much. Not as many workers as the other guy. He's up 8 workers. It's pretty sick. Now he's only up 3. That was definitely a good counterattack. Okay, let's go back to production tab. Mana puts down 4 gateways. spreads his a few stalkers in his base. He skipped on shield batteries, which now helps him afford more gateways and also more probes in the early game. He's having a very late robo. Looks like he's going for blink timing. He's probably only gonna get a warp prism. Both pretty much stopped around 40 workers. No one's producing any more workers. Mana's opponent opted in to go to the standard Archon, whereas Mana kept massing stalkers. He's keep massing stalkers. Let's see, the robo is done. He's gonna queue up a warp prism, hopefully. Warp prism starts now.
Upgrade complete.
Let's check the upgrades. Mana has +1. +2 is on its way. Almost loses the stalker. Oh, that's pretty sick what he did there. Now he just needs to deal with the Archons. That is a sick attack. If I ever if I ever seen one. Like that came out of nowhere. They're even on workers. That's good counterattack. Actually, that puts Mana in a deficit when it comes to workers.
I'm here in the shadows.
The opponent did lose 3 mortals. But he can kite for days. Blink stalkers. Getting a couple of sentries maybe to catch anything. But as long as the Archons are there, they can break the force fields. Minor miss micro with the warp prism in my opinion. He's losing more and more probes. This is the time where actually he warps in defensively. Quite interesting. Gets the immortal as well. Great pickup. He's just... His opponent is doing a great job with the Oracle. They both have +1. Mana's +2 is on its way. It's pretty poor. Gets Warp Prism. Now is the time where he needs to be careful. If he does good Blink Micro and pick up, he will win this game. This is just a 2 base all in. Maybe I should... I don't know. I like to play macro games, but this definitely looked strong. Also, you need to have incredible micro. He's still not building probes. Okay, this was a great move. So now they're pretty even on income, I think. Actually, Mana's a... Oh, that was a great idea to warp in defensively. GG's. Holy crap. That was a sick game. Mana's such a beast. I'm not sure if he only links replays that he win. What is this? What is this? Do we have to exit the game every time now? Oh well. Let's find the next game. Let's take the same map. Like, let's try and watch the replays that are played on the same map. Let's see here. We took that one. Acropolis. Oh my god. It's his 220 time he plays this map. Load. So that was PvP. Curious to see who is playing next. So it's only PvPs or? Anyways, let's find mana. Mana's at the bottom this time. Let's find the boss. Let's see. This opening we already know. 2 gateways. He scouts after gateway this time. The last time he proxied without scouting. Let's see what he does this time around. So everything is fairly standard. So obviously Mana faces a lot of different people and he knows some people's playstyle. So he opts in to actually go scout this guy. Maybe there's some history there. So this time around he just goes for 2 stalkers. No, a stalker and a sentry actually. Mana's red. Okay, stalker and sentry. So that's what I normally do. Puts the second pylon, no, the third pylon on the low ground. So far it looks like they're doing the same thing. Just gonna fast forward a bit.
I am here in the shadows.
The blue guy does Stargate, Mana does Robo. Robo is scouted.
I am here.
I don't think Mana scouted Stargate.
I am here in the shadows.
But the sentry with the hallucinated phoenix is probably gonna scout it. No. He scouts an expansion. Wait. Didn't scout the Stargate? Oracle is already out on the opponent's side.
I return to serve.
Really wonder what. Okay, so he sees the Oracle here. Very sneaky. Let's check workers.
I am here.
He's 7 workers behind. Damn. Seven workers behind.
I return.
Oh, let's check now. 10 workers behind. Mana says enough is enough. Builds War Prism. Moves across the map. He knows he has to do damage. He also knows the Oracle is pretty much out of energy. And he has 2 models, which is pretty good. Kite's back. I would never have done that, which is a great move. Oh my god, that micro. Every time something gets attacked by the Void Ray he picks up. I would never be able to pull this off. This is just insane. He's so aggressive. So he might not be able to break in here. That's impressive. Like, the way he just knows. Well, first of all, he had to go out, right? He lost too many workers. But having that killer instinct and just moving out and killing his opponent is pretty impressive. Music not changing a lot. Let's try again. Okay, let's take another Acropolis map. That's the next one. Yeah, it must be. Just gonna get some water while we load up. One second, guys. Okay, let's find mana. Fast forward a bit. So he scouts after second gateway, last two games. Okay, what does he see? He's looking for the second pylon. He's not seeing a second pylon. Or is that not common? He's not seeing a second pylon. Where's Mana's second pylon? Yeah, he's not seeing a second pylon. Putting third pylon on the low ground like last game. Hey Lucitan, you don't understand anything? Okay, maybe we should not watch his point of view. Zoom out a bit. So it turns out Kung Fu Panda is building a robo, proxy robo. Okay. Moving across the map. Two adepts. Mana is actually taking a expansion first. Pretty sick. Also, proxying a pylon across the map. Ooh, Kung Fu Panda is going for a immortal all-in of one base. Building 3 gateways. So it's a 3-gate robo. Let's check structures. Mana has 2 gateways, that's all. That's pretty tough. And he's trying to... Will he be able to defend this? That's gonna be pretty sick.
Research complete.
So Kung Fu is doing what he can to harass a bit. Mana goes for 3 sentries and 3 stalkers. He cancels his Nexus upon seeing the robo. He knows that there's no way in hell he can defend that base. He hasn't built a 3rd pylon. He needs to build a pylon ASAP. It's a bit too late. So it's a 1 immortal stalker sentry push. Oh, this is bad. This is smart. Is this really smart what Mana is doing? Or is he trying to run around to buy time? What is he doing? That surely must be a loss. Okay, let's see. He doesn't have a shield battery either. Clearly outnumbered. 2 gateways. Oh, wait. What we haven't noticed is he's proxying 2 robos on the other side of the map. That's so sick. I wonder if he recalls all of this home. He's trying to get up again. He can elevator up this time. That is such a sick mind game he's going for. Like, Kung Fu Panda must surely know something is up. Okay. 2 immortal versus 1 immortal. Oh, he gets the immortal trapped. That is so sick. How many workers? Okay, so he's down 7 workers. But he built double robo production. He's building 2 robos, or 2 immortals at a time. And now that Mana has 2 immortals, there's just no way that he can... Oh, please don't let it finish. Oh, Mana, that was a mistake. So Kung Fu doesn't think he can break him now that he has 2 immortals and a warp prism. Even with all these stalkers. And also Kung Fu, he knows something is up. Like, he didn't see a robo in his base when he scouted with the adepts, so he's trying to scatter all around the map to try and find these. But he spotted. He's actually spotted. Mana knows this. He's sending his warp prism. He's trying to do a hot pick up here. And I don't think it's possible. Or is it? That would be so sick. But he loses his warp prism at the same time. GG, and leaves the game. Okay. Too bad, Mana. That would have been the sickest comeback ever if you managed to win that one. Okay, let's check the next Acropolis map. The next one. We're going in and out of the client for some reason. I think the replays was played on the American server. Let's see. Acropolis 221, 222. Hey, Loco Poco. How are you, mate? Welcome to the channel. Trying to learn something here from Mana, who we have been subscribed to for years and years. Thank you so much for the follow, mate. Really appreciate it. That's a little bit too loud, but now a part of Team Meleos. Oh, we have a Zerg. We actually don't have a mirror matchup this time. Okay, so let's zoom out, get the nameplates up. Mana playing against the barcode. Production tab running. He builds a pylon. He scouts immediately after pylon, trying to most likely block the first hatchery here. And Mr. Barcode sends out his overlord as normal. Let's see, will he block in time? He actually will. God damn it. Or he won't. That's what I mean. Builds a normal gateway. This is not a cannon rush. And it's just a standard opening. Next is gonna be a Nexus coming up from Mana. Meanwhile, Menace is harassing us like a pro. Where does he put this probe? He puts it on patrol here to scout for the third base being built. Like we told or predicted, Nexus into a cybernetics core. Mr. Barcode is scouting his base for the first time. Everything is normal here. Nothing special. Have no idea what tech route Mana's gonna go. And he opens up with a Adept, which is pretty normal. Blocks the third. Loses his probe and probably not gonna let the pylon finish here. cancels it, delays it just a little bit, the expansion, sends out the first adept. Trying to get some intel. Mana needs to know what he's up against. He knows it's 3 base. He wants to go all the way around. He lets it finish. That's very smart. And he sees absolutely nothing. He even saves it with recall. What a sicko. Opens up Stargate with Phoenix. Walls up off completely after the Phoenix is out. He knew with the 3 bases that he wasn't like meeting a circling all in or something like that. Still, he hasn't seen any tech. That's what he's trying to figure out now. Let's turn the speed down a bit. He gets an Overlord. He still doesn't know any kind of tech. And as far as we can see, there is no tech. There is only a hatchery being upgraded. What do we have? So, let's check units. So he has 4 Phoenixes. He's building Phoenix still. It's quite surprising to me. He kept up nicely with probes, with workers. So he's building a 5th Phoenix while trying to hunt for overlords, taking away map vision. So it's Phoenix, couple of sentries, adepts. He secures his 3rd base around the 5-minute mark, which is just, it's crazy. I would never be able to do so with all this. 5 Phoenixes roaming. Let's see what they can get done. He's going for more Overlord kills. Manages to get one and gets out there without losing a Phoenix. So far he hasn't seen much. He's expecting Hydras, I think. Ooh, it's pretty sick. Sending 2 Phoenixes to scout. He sees a gas, Hydra den, 2 more gases, so 4 gases, and he even gets to see the 3rd base. Oh wait, he sees the 3rd base, 6 gases. So if he wants to build Hydras, he even sees the Baning Nest. Yeah, it's pretty gas intensive. That's why he needs 6 gas to sustain production that requires so much gas. He keeps killing overlords, which is pretty nice. Almost supply blocks him, but not quite. Keeps building probes. Still a fair bit behind actually with workers, but he's getting out pretty cool tech. So he built a 2nd robo. He actually managed to build 3 models. And after the 3 models, he started the Colossus upgrade and Colossus. 3 sentries he originally built. It's like really good. It's Colossus with force fields against Banelings. It's really nice. The fact that he has that many Phoenixes, 5, kinda prevents the Zerg from going mutas. He's taking a 4th base extremely fast. And he's really pumping out workers now. Let's check upgrades. Oh. Okay. Let's check from Mana's point of view for a second. Kills a couple of workers. Did he lose a Phoenix there? I think he did. So he's starting really to fortify his 3rd base. How many Colossus does he have? 2? Almost 3. Now he gets the Twilight down. So I think he's going to aim to get Storm eventually. Yeah, there we go. Storm is being built. Let's check everyone's point of view again. So trying to take his 5th base. Hydra. Banelings as we predicted. Building even more Banelings. He's getting a Spire. Let's see. Yeah, he's getting... Wow. 4 bases with gas. Loses a couple of Banelings. Not that great. He wandered off creep. This is such a good fortification. Like 3 cannons. I'm not sure if this is a mistake. Has an extra Colossus. Researching Storm. Blink. Does he have charge? So no charge, but blink. Okay. It might be good. I mean, in case he goes for Broodlords. Where is his Phoenix? Is scouting for a event in case a run by comes. So he's staying a little bit on 4 bases here, trying to just get the perfect army. Also very fortified position. How many gateways is he building? He has 7. He's building 2 more. That means he has 9. Oh, he's building 3 actually. That means he has... Let's check here. He's gonna have 10. That's 9. And then he's building 1 more. That's 10. 2 extra cannons. 2 shield batteries. Starting to move out. He has researched Storm. I would start building like a couple of Templars here. In case run-bys come. Fortifying his wall even further here. This is actually crazy. And he's the aggressor. He's doing some Salad harass, but they're slow Salads. Oh! Run-by. I really like the fact that he's like moving the Stalkers out. Then they can always blink back in safety. Takes out in base. He has so much splash damage. He's building 42 Lings. They will melt instantly. His opponent is panicking in my opinion. He could do a run by. He's trying to, it seems. Okay. Run by incoming. Oh, there's a hole. Oh, this is so sick. Okay, so none of the Templars die, which means you could do all the storms. Even does a hot pickup and saves the Colossus. Sick. He's so good, man. So he actually waited a long time until he took his 2nd base. Killed another hatchery. Oh, thank you, honey. Is it warm? Just fill it up half and then cold water. Not a big fan of very hot tea, guys. Don't have the patience to wait for tea to cool off. So Mana is obviously in the lead here. He's spending a fuck ton of resources. Does he have charge now? He does have charge. +2 as well. Getting +3. And why not? Getting more observers. We'll lose this Nexus. Wonder if he should take down the rocks here. Oh yeah, so he lost his observers. Sending one out here. Sending one to his army. Did a little bit more harass. So he has a War Prism here ready to reinforce. Getting another hatchery. So it's 5 base soon. Well, just building. He's still on 4 bases. So it's 4 against 4. His opponent is getting Brute Lords. So sick. Zerg is so OP. I mean, what the hell. Mana not confident that he can close the game. Trying to clear some creep. Got a War Prism here. War Prism getting sniped there. Phoenixes. He's poking, he needs to see the Brood Lords. Oh, he blinks in actually. Gets 2 Brood Lords. This is too much. Does he get that one? He moves out of there. I think I would just feed back the 2 queens here. But I'm also a bad player. Oh, he feedbacks there. Maybe not so bad after all. Sends more stalkers to resupply. Putting down 2 extra stargates and a fleet beacon. Knowing he needs to deal with the Brood Lords somehow. So I think the game here is kind of the game of whack-a-mole. You wanna keep the Zerg from expanding, and the Zerg is not that mobile because they're fairly slow, the Brood Lords, so even though they're super OP, he loses all his zealots here. But he doesn't need the minerals anyway. Blinks away before taking any damage. Using his stalkers to kill creep. Trying to keep the Zerg contained. Constantly being active. Maybe forcing the Zerg to not build like a suboptimal endgame army. Because if the Zerg overreacts because he thinks he's getting killed, then he might not build the perfect army. Okay. Losing a lot of stalkers here. This is not good. Meanwhile, 5 Colossus, shield upgrade. Let's check unit count, 4 Tempest already. Guess he's taking Tempest because they're a really fast building time. But they're really not a great army. Like, I really hate Tempest. Puts the Phoenixes to follow the Tempest for easy army control, because he needs to storm and place force fields, maybe. Doesn't have any sentries though, so that's not the case this time around. Oh, almost gets a Brood Lord. I think he's going for the critical amount. Tempest, but what he really could use right now would be a Oracle for Revelation. Something's going on here. Mana's trying to take a 6th base. Zerg does a great job with a little run by. Mana makes sure that he kills another base. Forgets to cancel this. Ooh, this is not good. Don't die. No, Mana. Storm! Storm! God damn it. He lost the Colossus. That's not good. Let's check the upgrades. +3, shield upgrade, 1 air weapon. Zerg has a lot of upgrades. They still melt a lot, these Hydras. They don't have any armor, only +2. Mana keeps doing the multi-prong attack. Even does a Zealot run by with a Colossus. I love that. Ooh. Okay, he denies the Nexus, it wasn't a cancel. And tries to trade a little bit. I think this was smart, even though he loses the Colossus. Colossus did a lot of damage there. But yeah, Zerg is still on 4 bases. Mined out in the main, natural, and soon at the 3rd. Only has the 4th hatchery up and mining. Check worker count. Man is now up in workers. He got the Oracle that we hoped for. Maybe trying to snipe some infestors. Okay, he still chooses to go. Okay, he goes for infestors. And brood lords. Storm. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Just killing off the Tempest.
Assimilation successful.
This is really dodgy right now. Mana has a big income lead. But Infestor's Broodlords are just so strong. This base got denied again. He still has his Phoenixes. Wonder why he didn't use those. Attacks the Zerg army again. Which is always great because the Zerg gets a little bit paranoid. You don't want to move out with your Broodlords if the opponent can see them. Then they could swing around, kill them from the side, flank them. I'm still favoring Mana here. He has much better income, more workers, fairly good mining situation. He's been really good at transferring workers. Like, still a few minerals there, still a few minerals, very few minerals, but constantly moving the workers around. In case he loses a base, he can still mine a little bit. More run-bys. No, babies, babies. So that was not the greatest. Oh, loses all the Templars. But yeah, just trade. Keep trading and you should be fine, I think. Mana has the economy. The constant salad run by is really challenging for the Zerg. Because Mana knows he's up in resources. So he doesn't mind taking worse engagements. As long as he can keep the Zerg from mining. But right now actually the Zerg is mining. So he needs to kill some bases again, I think. Okay, let's see. Oracle scouting. These damn spores. There we go. We got the tag off on the Broodlords. Mana is still he's switching to carriers now. That's what we like to see. He switched to carriers when he was at before rank 3 weapon, and maybe that's has something to do with it. And once you get like better upgrades, you want to switch. Just trying to understand what Mana is trying to do here. Mana moves out. He has Mothership on its way. I don't think Mana wants to take a fight here. Obviously he wants to clear some creep. And he forgot an observer. But clear creep, kill bases, fall back, play ultra safe. Wait for that Mothership to get into the battlefield. Barcode Zerg. Couldn't catch him this time. It's so ridiculous. Like, how many? So 4 Tempest can't even kill an Overlord. Which is really ridiculous to me. I think big mistake here. Not having a observer. He could have killed this creep. Let's see, is he mining out? So okay, soon mining out here. This base is really up and running. Mana is splitting his army. Zerg is super defensive. He knows he just needs to get the perfect army. Denied. Mana goes anyway. This is smart. These damn infestors, really. Oof. That storm was actually really good. Nope. Now that we got cloaking. This is very good for mana. Mana builds an extra Stargate. So he has like right now what? 4 Stargate building his 5th. And that's because he knows he's ahead in economy. But Zerg can remax a lot faster than Protoss, so he's getting extra production buildings just in case. Getting armor for air. This is the big army. Like, get back. As soon as the infested Terran spawns, you really gotta retreat. Also lost a couple of interceptors. He's so overly saturated here. Oh no 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 no. Typical Zerg. He could recall, I guess. He chooses not to recall. He chooses to attack instead. I actually like that move. I think I would probably have built a Dark Shrine for defensive purpose in case this happened. I think that's more effective than a 5th Stargate. Get the space, mana. Get the space. Oh wait. You can actually fight this. Haha! Good job! We won! Or mana won. So that was so strange. So he took a... I wouldn't say a really late 3rd. But he did build a Stargate, he kept producing Phoenixes, he got the Robo Bay, did build an Immortal, and I actually think it was after the first Immortal he took his 3rd base. So he had like... He scouted with 1 Adept, he didn't really do any damage with Adept early on. He knew his opponent was in 3 bases, he didn't stress about it. He went with extra Phoenixes, killed some Overlords. Knew that his opponent was gonna go for Hydras and also Banelings. And as soon as he saw that extra gas, knowing that it couldn't be Mutas because he already had 5 Phoenixes, put down a 2nd Robo and started making Colossus. So he had 2 Immortals, or 3 Immortals even, and started pumping out Colossus. Then he got the Blink upgrade, which was pretty cool. And later on, first Charge. I really liked his army, but even though it looked like he took his 3rd late, he took the 3rd maybe at 5-minute mark. Which is pretty sick. Consider the fact that he did all that micro, all that macro. Like, we're trying to learn from mana, but we need to dumb it down. We need to... If we can just do 60% of what he's doing, trying to understand the way he thinks, how he reacts depending on what he sees on the map. Like, that's what we're trying to learn from him. So, another Zerg. Production. He does the same as the previous game. He does a Pylon Scout, trying to see if he can block the hatchery again. I mean, last time he got denied, right? Yeah, that's not much from his point of view. That was really early hatchery. What does Mana do once he sees this? Still places the gateway. Still goes for the gas. And he fucks up his mining a bit. Trying to mine. This is a brute war trick. You mine the mineral patch and then you force the worker actually to find another mineral patch, because there can only be 2 workers mining from each. Spawning pool. Mana sees everything, he knows exactly what he's up against. What's going on here, Mana? Doing something crazy or just a standard thing? He is doing something crazy, or what? Cybernetics core first? What makes him do that? What makes him do that? I don't understand. What makes him place the cybernetics core first? Does he always do that? Did he do that in the last game? I'm not sure. So he's up against 3DB, who I have no idea who is. Opens up with an Adept. I guess the Adept obviously comes a little bit earlier because you place the Cybernetics core first. But he waited so long until he decided to place the Cybernetics first, so I'm not really sure what the idea behind that is. He gets to build more probes, or really trying to understand why he did what he did. I need to scroll back. I don't understand this at all. What does he benefit from this? So see, at 400 minerals, he chooses to build a cybernetics core instead. Meanwhile, he's been able to produce. Don't understand, maybe he was just very hesitant, trying to understand what his opponent was doing. So, gateway or cybernetics, then Nexus. Maybe it's some kind of timing, or not timing, but it lines up nicely like that. Still don't know. So, cybernetics, Nexus, and pylon with the same probe. Second gas. Okay, let's scroll a bit. Okay, fully saturated. First the depth comes out. Probe saw the third. While the workers were running away from the probe, have this cute little Adept going in for the scout. This time around he goes for Twilight instead of Stargate. Like, Mana's just styling. Like, he builds everything. Does the same thing here. Really gotta learn this scouting path. How he wants to go out. And he's gonna cancel, I think. Oh wait. No, he's not. Oh, wow, he scouted his... He had a second Adept coming in. That was pretty sick. So I don't understand. 3 hatcheries. He only knows it's 1 or 2 gas. But I guess no gas means no aggression, right? And he... Wait. What? He builds a robo, then DT shrine. Yeah, it's 4 gate DT Archon drop harass. Let's see how that goes. So all of this is really standard, normal. His War Prism gets scouted. Or DTs immediately morphed into Archons. Doing some Archon harass. Getting an Observer to clear creep. This build we know. We're familiar with it. Gets a Queen. Ooh, tricky. Ooh, so close. What about the DT? Did it just die? Yeah. At home he's getting charged. It's double robo again. And he's up against the Nidus. Has he seen the Nidus? Let's see. Okay, where is the Nidus? Nidus is there. Mana has not seen it. Okay. Mana chooses to go for an offensive. 2 Immortals and then he just goes immediately. Swarm Host. That's such a strong timing. Three Immortals, pretty nice. He needs those Archons to get out. There we go, 2 extra Archons. Hopefully it's enough splash damage. It's not. And he didn't get the Swarm Host. Which is pretty sad. This is great. Okay. Here we go. Where is it? Where's the Nidus? Doesn't have a Nidus network anymore. Oh, Mana probably killed it and I didn't see. 3 bases, no gas. Let's check the economy. Mana is a little ahead in economy. Nidus incoming. Let's see what Mana does here. Let's check his point of view. You can hear the Nidus, has no idea where it is. Oh, there we go. I find this so hard. Like... lol. This is so funny. Oh no! Don't go sure. Wow, he literally killed... Power the building, power the building, power the building! Oh. Okay. Let's check everyone's point of view again. Ooh. Another Nidus. Oh, Zerg is so cancerous. So cancerous. Like, mana wants to move across the map. Still even on harvesters. So many roaches. Roaches pretty bad though. And with 4 immortals, maybe he has a chance. Some good juggling. Ooh, and 2 extra immortals coming from the side. Oh, the juggling! Oh, mana leaves? Really? Oh, fuck. He's like 200 supplier behind. That is so ridiculous. God damn it. Swarm hosts are the worst. So that was 4 replays. Let's do more. Okay. This is a PvP. Kind of like to watch PvPs, I just hate to play them myself. Because I just don't understand PvP. Okay, let's have a look. Speeding it up a bit. Zooming out. Mana is the top right corner. See here. Mana goes for the same thing. He doesn't scout before he builds his second gateway. Okay, then he scouts. Same does his opponent, so I guess this is just a more optimal build. Boop. They meet exactly in the middle. Beautiful. Mana sees the second pylon. Everything is normal. No proxies so far. His opponent reaches the same conclusion, which is a barcode. Both builds a pylon on the low ground. Mana's opponent opens up 2 adepts. And Mana, he does the thing where he builds 1. No, he actually built Stalker Sentry. Stalker Sentry and then Stargate. I like it. He blocks. Ooh, 4 adepts. I really like that decision. Instead of, you know, moving across the map trying to get damage done, he uses the Oracle to kill the adepts. Right now he thinks he's up against the Stargate with all these adepts. Ah, that was a mistake by him. Mana still has 2 oracles. forcing some shield batteries. Sees the observer, the robo. He knows everything. Like, Mana has full idea what's going on. Wow, he builds a third nexus? Because Mana already knows this guy can't attack him. Like, getting +1, 2 gates, kills the proxy pylon. He even sees the 4-gate Twilight Council. So if we check this, and his opponent should know about the third nexus even. He does. Pretty sick. This is so ballsy. Like, when you take a third nexus, you know that's... Wow, he even plays aggressive with Blink. Mana's crazy. I'm telling you, this guy is... He's insane. It's like the Oracle forces him to stay at home. But at the same time he needs to move out, right? Because Mana's on 3 bases. And Mana buys so much time. Buys so much time trying to just keep his opponent at home. Oh, he sees the Warp Prism, didn't he? I think he did. How many gates do we have here, Mana? 5, 8? 8 gates. 8 gates versus 8 gates. Mana's charge is done. And he only built two oracles this game. And he knows the Warp Prism is there. Like, getting a cannon. Doesn't have an observer. Does he? Doesn't have a robo, does he? No. He doesn't have a robo. But he does have oracle for detection. Look at all these shield batteries. 5 shield batteries. And 4 stalkers to snipe the Warp Prism with Blink. It's pretty good. Mana finds the army. His opponent tries to find a different angle. These 5 stalkers are like the MVP. Okay, Mana goes in for a scout. Not 100% sure what's going on. He sees everything. He sees a very late 3rd nexus. Mana's leading with 10 workers. He's even taken a 4th. Jesus Christ. Pretty good. And here we have the fight. So many shield batteries. What a literal god. So he never built a robo. He built a cannon in his main base. Relied on Oracle for hallucination. Or not for hallucination, for revelation. Which I wouldn't dare to. Luckily there was no DTs. I think DTs could have done a lot of damage. But I guess Mana had no reason to believe there was gonna be DTs on the map. And the Stalker play, like the Stalker play won him the game. That was amazing Stalker play. Let's go. Next map. Really learning a lot here by watching Mana. Mana's red this time around. He's up against Protoss. Don't exactly know who this guy is, but it's a Zerg. Did a pylon scout like always. This time around he gets to block, which is pretty nice. He scouts right away after he gets to block. Whether or not the pool is a fast pool or just a normal early pool. What else? What else? Sees 2 Zerglings. Sees no third. More Zerglings. Is Adeptus looking for the Zergling or? Well, he's opening Stargate every time against Zerg, it looks like. Which was my old style. I guess I need to fall back on. So he didn't lose any Adepts. Builds 2 Oracles, if I didn't know. After the 2 Oracles. While he's getting second Oracle, he's also getting a robotics facility. So instead of the Archon harass, he's using the Oracles to harass instead. He's even killing Zerglings. Interesting. He gets the 1 Immortal. Like always. Second Immortal. This is great because last time on this map he went for a second Robobay, or robotics and Robobay, and started Colossus production. I think he started Colossus production right before he took his third. Right now he squeezed in 2 sentries at one point. 3 sentries like last time. So let's see. Getting second Immortal. Then he gets his Nexus. 530. I think he lost an Oracle. He's scouting a bit. Keeping 2 Adepts there in case they scout. 2 kills on the Oracle. No idea how much he killed with the other one that died. So he gets the 3rd Immortal. No, wait. 1 Immortal, 2 Immortal. Warp Prism. 3rd Robo. Let's see if he gets the Robo facility. I guess right now he only saw 3 gases. If he scouted, he sees 3 gases. He's seen a Roach Warren. Okay, we need to know what he knows. So, Mana doesn't know about the Roach Warren. The only thing he knows is he doesn't really know that much. But for some reason, I have no idea what reason he's going for. He's not going for Colossus just yet. Okay. He's trying to scout again. Sees nothing on the 3rd. But he also sees no gases. If he sees no gases... Oh, now he sees a Baning Nest and 4 gas. So he's probably... Oh! And he did build the Robo Bay. Just a different place this time around. What's the idea behind this? Because right now he has 3 gates, 4 gates. And it's first now he takes his gases. Just trying to understand his decision making here. Because like the other opponent he faced, he took his gases much earlier. He had both Hydras and Baneling Nests building on its way when he was trying to pump out Colossus. But maybe this is it's just a standard all-around build. Ooh, this time around he also didn't build 5 Phoenixes. Okay. So I think he sees that he's not building 3 fast hatcheries. So that's why he's not starting to pump out Phoenixes, right, to kill Overlords. Because if he's not building that many hatcheries from start, he has a lot of anti-air. Phoenixes might not get as much damage done. So, and he always goes for 3 Immortals. 4. Did see a Roach Warren. And now he switches to Colossus again. I think it's interesting. Still has an Oracle. Nice, he killed Zerglings. So he's using the Immortals to actually clear creep. That must be his purpose. He cancelled something? Getting +1. He still doesn't... What? Oh, 7 pylons. Guess he got supply blocks. So blink first. Let's check the upgrades. No, charge. This time around he had charge. Sometimes I don't understand his decision making, to be honest. Yeah. He always puts one of the or the air units down here in case there is a run by with the banelings. Has 2 Colossus, 1 extra on its way. Somewhat secured the 3rd base. Still not fully secured. This Warp Prism is great. Oh my god, he had Stalkers there? Did he warp them in or... Wanna check. Okay, just wait a second, this song, I have to remove it from the playlist. I'm so tired of this song. There we go. Remove. There we go. Wait. Which chat? Okay, so let's see. It's going for Dropper Lords. Let's see. Double Overlord drop. Let's see. Has nothing here. Transferred probes. Nothing up there. Then let's see. Now he warps in 5. But when does he do it? He's so good. Oh wait. He sees. Let's just go back just a little bit and see it from Mana's point of view. Like, this is what he sees. Let's go slow. Just looking at the map. When does he see? Now he sees. He warps in. Does he see the other one? He does. Jesus. Okay, he does get a lot of kills here.
Research complete.
Let's check Manus. 80 drones against 54. Damn. Hey Mattis. I hope you're well.
Research complete.
We got Blink. He has 3 Colossus, 5 Immortals, some Stalkers, getting Storm. He's just doing what I like to call a well-rounded army. He has a lot of map vision. He has the Scout Tower. He even sees the run by here. He's gonna do the run by anyway. Pretty busted. Oh, another drop. Has three stalkers in position. Gets a Phoenix to shut down the drops, which is pretty nice. Now he's starting to fortify. Like, he's starting to get the army that he wants. What he really wants right now is not to be pulled apart while he's going on the offensive. Because right now he's strong. He's survived the early game. He wants to do damage now. And the best way of knowing what the Zerg is doing is by being on the offense. Because then you figure out, is it Brood Lords, is it Lurkers? What are you actually up against? And I like the fact that he goes for this base here. He knows he's on 6 bases. He's getting a lot of value here. Even this run by is probably not gonna be the best for him. All the Archons are... I mean, the juggle that he's doing, mana, is just unbelievable. Oh my god. Last Storm. Are you kidding me? You should have lost that. Man is so sick. He's literally a god.
Mineral field depleted.
I think he wants to keep on the pressure. Takes a 5th base. And oh, he doesn't scout the 5th base or what? Oh, he sees it now.
The enemy has discovered us.
Don't think he cancelled that one. Again, going on the offensive. Are you gonna... Here. It's fine. My girlfriend spilled water on my phone. I think it's gonna be fine. He did cancel. Okay, man, it's good pickup there. The fact that he knows when to attack and when to defend is amazing. But I guess he wants to get 70 supply. And as soon as he gets 70 supply, that's when he wants to move out. But he doesn't move out before he has cannons, the ability to warp in, and in case he gets like a full all in on the other side, he can always recall, I guess. But this time around, it was so weird to see that the first game against Zerg was exactly the same build, same opener, except the fact that he did go 2 oracles first, and then he went into 5 phoenixes. And I believe that must be because the Zerg didn't take 3 bases as fast, or he took 3 bases faster than this game, where he just goes directly into Robo Bay. He didn't cancel. Okay. Let's check the next one. Acropolis. Acropolis. Okay, let's check this one. Oh, you checked the stream? Okay. Yeah, so we are... It's a PvP. A good old PvP. So we just need to get this opener down. We tend to do the same thing always. 2 gates. After he places the second gate, that's when he scouts. 1 gate, 2 gases. Second gate, scout. They both do the exact same thing. It meets in the middle. They start looking for the second pylon. They both find the second pylon in their main. He builds the third pylon inside. That is quite interesting. Mana always plays it down. They both go for a nexus. Let's see. What kind of units does Mana have? Mana has a Stalker and a Sentry. Now where? Stalker's there, the Sentry is there, okay. And obviously Mana scouted with the probe and he saw what he was up against, that there wasn't any army units moving across the map, and because... Hey Andrew! And because he saw that there wasn't any army units moving across the map, he went out on his own to try and see if he could find the drone, the probe I mean. Maybe a proxy pylon somewhere, but couldn't. Let's check. Mana also knows. Actually, Mana did not see. Mana actually did not see if there is a nexus up. I don't know. I don't know about that. But now Mana knows. Mana scouts it. He's looking for tech. He sees Robo Forge. Mana's a little bit supply blocked here. Just for a slight second. He already built 1 Oracle. He's building the second Oracle. Had a little bit of a pause there in game. Let's see. What are you saying, Mattis? Hastub did a guide on Proxy Robo and Mana killed him 2 times in a row with his own build. I like that. Hastub is also a god. He's such a great player. The captain. Okay, so let's see. He actually waits for 2 oracles to go in, get some damage done. So how much did they do? Let's check, let's check. Check. 1 did 2. They both did 2 kills. 4 drones, not bad. He's up 1. Actually, they're even in workers. Mana gets 2 more probes, which is great. Mana moves across the map. He's done this before. He's done this build before. Where he goes for blink, +1, extra gates. But this time around it's off. Was it also off 2 bases last time? I'm not sure. 4 gates, 5 gates. He goes for a 7 gate. He's gonna build a warp prism here. But yeah, I mean, he didn't lose the oracles, which is really great. The good thing is that the opponent actually scouted it. I think if we check, he scouted the gates, he scouted the robo. Has he seen the stalkers yet? I don't think so. Let's see. So, I mean, he knows that an all-in is coming. He has... I think he's guessing an all-in is coming. The good thing about Blink Stalkers is that his opponent has to split his army because of the 2 oracles, but Blink Stalkers can probably snipe an immortal or something. What we need to learn here is to understand mana's priority. Like, does he blink in always to kill immortals? So now he's scouted. He knows exactly what's gonna happen here. Warp prism is on its way. No, immortal. Really? He went immortal? Does have blink. Get out, mana, get out! 7 kills. He's up quite a bit. And I like this because mana can always blink home. Mana can always just retreat while he gets a base. Like, he gets a second base as well. He gets a robo, he pumps out immortals. And at the same time, the other guy doesn't know if he's all in or not. Let's see. He sees the 2 Archons. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Get so many kills. 12 kills. And it's so smart. Because what beats Stalkers? Immortals. But Immortals doesn't shoot up. They can't shoot air. And Archons are just so slow and clunky. Oh, he's gonna go in. Oh. No, he's not. In the meanwhile, he's just pumping out units at home. God damn it. He's such a boss. And he's taking a 3rd. Like, he holds all the cards right now. He's just buying time. Losing the Oracle, not the greatest. Oh, he snipes the Warp Prism. Are you kidding me? He just wanna buy time. He wanna make sure his Stalkers are part of the fight. Or is he that confident? Because he knows he killed the Warp Prism, he can pick off army units. Oh my god, the decision making of this guy. He's such a god. He just kites and kites and kites, and at the same time he gets a 3rd. He has 1 million supply. And he's ready. No. Mana, don't let it get weird. Why are you letting it get weird? You're making it weird. I've never seen this many salads in my entire life. Does he have any? He's gonna go for a worker. Gonna try and save a worker. Wait. Ah, yeah, he got workers. Oh, what a game. What a game. Okay, let's find the next Acropolis. This is also a PvP. I guess there are so many, like 3 gates, Immortal, Blinkstalker all in, that he just found that the Stargate is the best way to go about it. Mana is the blue. And he's up against Genice from the clan Hazu. Very big clan. Lots of people in that one. And we have a cannon rush. And when we have a cannon rush, we have to play slow. So we get all of it. Ah, maybe not that slow. Let's see. He sends out a probe. Oh, let's see what Mr. Cannon Rusher is doing here. We should look at Mana's point of view. That's much cooler. Mana's doing what he's normally doing. He knows it's Cannon Rush. He's not overreacting though. It's gonna go down. Just checking. So the way he deals with a cannon rush is that he builds his own cannon rush. Or he pulls 3 probes to deal with the pylon. Oh damn. There's a pylon in his main. Mana actually blocks his natural, or his main. That's pretty smart. Now he's pulling. Oh my god, isn't that a bit bad? He can't kill that cannon ever. Can he? Can a Salad actually kill that? So one Salad can actually kill that. So that's actually pretty smart.
Your probes are under attack. Our pylon is under attack.
Okay. Game's a little bit weird, I must say. He's trying to block in case another probe gets up. But it doesn't look to be the case. Strange. I think I would have built a cannon closer. But he knows that he can get a stalker out in time, I guess. That is so sick. Is he really doing this? This is his decision making. It's pretty sick. So we can't build any more gateways or gateway units. And he knows nothing about his opponent. This is actually quite a long game now. I think we should go back to check everyone. Let's see. Red is also taking an expansion. Building a proxy Stargate. He's also building a Stargate. Oh, massive mistake. Building more oracles. Huge mistake. Okay. Let's check. 8 kills. He did 8 kills with his oracle. It's pretty good. I like the fact that he pulls to the cannon. I don't like the fact that he lost his oracle. Still has another oracle here. This is a weird game. Mana is behind in supply. This can't be a good thing. How can mana be behind in supply this much? Like, mana is literally 10 supply behind. No, we should have done it. Oh, wow. Let's check units. Okay, opponent doesn't have any more oracles. Mana still has 1. He's quite a bit behind. And it's in workers. Army supply, it's pretty even. Can mana bounce back from this? I'm not sure. Honestly, not sure if he can. We have an observer on its way. Mana also building a robo. He's scouting, he sees a robo. He sees Templar archives. Some gateways. Does he scout the... Only he could scout these gateways too. That is massive to scout. Doesn't look good for mana at all. Mana gets a void ray. How does he know? I need to turn down the music. There's just so many tracks that are utterly shit on this playlist. Okay. Guess I can turn down my own sound. Makes it probably a bit easier. So Mana knows he's behind. And he's actually building the first disruptor. And he builds a wall. Which is a really smart thing because he's forcing the Protoss to actually move through a funnel. Like a big funnel. Gets supply blocked and kills his own unit. Oh man, are you losing this one? I think you're losing this one. Aren't you? You're still trying? I guess if he gets a warp prism, he can do some comeback. Too bad that the void ray didn't cancel. So wait, no, he's not. Guess it's the right call because he's actually getting all in. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, if he does this. No, he scouted. He must see. Oh my god. Did it get injured just a little bit? Not at all. Let's see. 4 disruptors in a dream. 4 disruptors in a dream, guys. The problem is this fucking... Oh! Oh, this is sick! That is literally sick. Killed all the Archons. No way he can get back. He should lose this. There's just no way he can get back from that. Like, he's down 18 workers. And this observer has been there the whole time. Oh, Phoenixes. He might as well just leave. Phoenixes can pick up. Oh. Yeah, it's game over. Can't believe he loses this game. That's so sad. It's so stupid at the same time. Like, the Cannon Rusher actually wins that game. Can't believe it. Can't believe it, guys. Just 1 second. So, this is gonna be the last replay that we watch, I think. Hey, Senior. Good to see you back with some StarCraft 2. Thanks, man. I'm watching some replays, just trying to ease into it again. So I'm watching Mana's replay pack that you get once if you're a subscriber to Mana. He puts out replays that you can go through. I actually never really did so because I haven't had time, and when I come home I just want to play myself. Basically just been a subscriber to Mana because, you know, I love his content. So this is actually a tournament game. It's against Namsha. But yeah, always cheering for Mana. Great player. And I thought it was a good idea, since I have been away from the StarCraft 2 scene for quite a while. The best way to learn how to play again is probably just starting off slowly by watching how Mana plays and figuring out what to do on the different maps. So today we went through the Acropolis map pool, or the map, and we only saw PvPs and PvC, so not so much PvT, but I'm not too bad in PvT, so I'm not that worried. You like him and Mechanic? I would watch Mechanic a lot more if I wasn't European. So Mechanic always streams when I'm working. Sometimes I watch his stream. I have also subbed to him a few times. Actually not sure if I'm subbed to him now. I don't think so. I'm like subbed to 13 people. And I kind of feel... I would definitely sub to him if I was more of a regular on his stream. He's a great guy. Or looks like a great guy. Plays great. He has a cool style. Super entertaining stream. Okay, so Mana blocks the natural. The Zerg takes the third base instead. Probe goes home. He has seen what he needs to see. He saw a late pool, 3 hatch. So this is actually quite exciting. Okay, haven't seen this replay at all. But I have seen Mana now play 3 or 4 PVCs, and what he likes to do is build a Stargate in the main, probably here, and then he goes for double Oracle. And from what I've seen, if it's not a 3-base Circ and he sees some kind of I wouldn't say early aggression, but definitely a late third, he tends to go right after 2 Oracles into a Robo Bay, which he puts here, and he starts putting out Immortals. And once he has 1 or 2 Immortals, 3 Sentries, an Adept, he builds a 3rd base. That's normally what happens. Now, I think this time around, because I saw that build where he goes from 2 Oracles into a Robo, starting pumping out Immortals and taking a 3rd base around the 5:30 minute mark. But I've also seen a variant where he goes for 2 Oracles into 5 Phoenixes, where the Phoenixes just kill Overlords. And I think when he does that build, it's when he sees the Zerg being a bit late on the pool and getting 3 hatcheries. And we thought about this, so now we get to see if that's the case or not. Which is pretty cool. I have something to watch now. And I think Namsha is generally known as a macro Zerg. You watch him early in the morning before you go to work. Oh, cool. So let's see what he does. He builds the Stargate as we predicted. He builds Stargate before Adept, it seems. He knows that he's not getting all in, or Circlings can't reach his base, I guess. He's not building any Circlings just yet. That's why he can risk that. Sends the first Adept across the map. Let's see. So his Stargate is finishing at home. What are you building, Mana? Oracle. Or are you building a second Oracle? That's the question. So he gets a couple of drone kills. Oh, nice. Denied. Mana doesn't stay around for too long. He just goes back. I guess you wanna meet up with the second Adept, or is he actually just going home? What did he learn from this? I guess he saw no gas, and since this was his natural base, not his 3rd, still no gases, only 1 gas, but in theory he just doesn't see gases on the 2nd base. So let's see. Let's check units. Oracle into 1 Phoenix. I don't understand Mana. He's doing all kinds of random shit, man. I guess because he didn't see a Spore, he thinks he can do damage with 1. I'm just guessing. He might be just completely random. But see, here we go. This was what we predicted. We predicted that he was gonna go into Phoenixes, and last time he went into 5. He's kind of banking them up a bit. He didn't kill 1 Overlord. So the Oracle can help defensively. Where is it? Where is the Oracle? Oracle is still scouting. Okay. Really trying to understand what Mana's about. He's building his 3rd Phoenix now. Denied again. Damn, Namsha is fast. It's pretty sick. Yeah. We build the Robo, we build an Observer. He has the sentries we talked about. A 3rd base before the 5:30 minute mark. So he takes that a little bit earlier when it's... When the Zerg does this, I guess. He's noticing no drones in gas. Well, now they're in gas. Gets an overlord. He has 4 phoenixes, getting the 5th. I'm not really sure why 5 is the magic number. Don't quite understand that. So I like the observer placement. He always has it here, and I guess that's for the run by. And what else? Doesn't have this Selnaga tower. You could get that. He does, however, have the Oracle here. So in case Zerg wants to make a run by, they have to run all the way around. So he stopped at 5 phoenixes again. And this was what we predicted. I predicted 5 phoenixes, guys. We're learning something, but he still gets Spire. Did you see the Spire mana? Doesn't see the Spire. He sees the Baning Nest. Did Namshar get the Hydra? Doesn't have Hydra? That is so weird. No Hydras. Banings. Roaches. Where is this Roach Warren? Wait, where is this Roach? Am I blind? Oh, it's here. Did Mana see it now? Still didn't scout the Spire.
Engaging the enemy.
I find it extremely brave going for a Spire this early. Namsha wants to do some damage. 2 Immortals into Colossus production. He's building more gates. Where is his Robo? Oh, it's behind here. He always places this robotics bay like differently. Trying to get a queen. It's not gonna happen. We have an Overlord Scout. Phoenixes are gonna hunt that down and kill it. He's going so fast into Broodlords. Jesus. Of course, Mana is on top of this. He sees this right away. This is a little bit late. Let's check his unit count. It's definitely different. Do we have charge yet? No charge. I think Mana attacks right now because he wasn't attacked at all, which means he must be attacking really fast into Broodlords. So Mana just sees an opportunity and goes for it. Oracle not activated yet. Any Broodlords being morphed? Nope. It's so sick that like Mana has this great feeling when to attack. All the other games he had to defend the 3rd base for a little bit, like poking in 2-3 different spots, trying to take a 4th. He canceled his 3rd or 4th. So he just knew. He just went for it. Amazing player. He's just an amazing player, guys. Anyways, this was a 2-hour stream. I'm hoping that I can stream more in the future. I learned a lot by watching Mana. I think we're done with Acropolis map pool, and tomorrow I will watch some more Mana games. Maybe even play a little bit myself. Oh fuck no, I'm playing World of Warcraft tomorrow. Friday. Honey? Is it Saturday or Friday we're eating?
Saturday.
Friday. It's StarCraft time, guys. Then we'll probably play just on our own. Lose a lot of ladder points. Thank you so much for watching. And have a great evening. Bye.